All right, let's get into it. Clap it.
Bang, bang.
All right. Hey, yo, what's up? Hey, yo, what's up? There's a part of me that's kind of nervous about doing this video. Hey, how you doing? My name is Hero. This is Coding with Strangers. And I got to keep it down because I have guests in the house. Clap it. Being considerate. Being considerate. Guest in the house. Got to be quiet like a mouse. But I haven't had the chance, and it's kind of surprising that this hasn't happened on the channel yet, but I haven't had the opportunity to talk about Grand Theft Auto. I don't think I've done a Grand Theft Auto video on this channel ever. And it's not for saying like I don't really mess with Grand Theft Auto. I played 5, and you know what it is? It's because I'm a completionist, and Grand Theft Auto is just too massive. The story never ends. The online version, GTA 5, is massive. It's never ending. It's forever sprawling. And for what it's worth, it's the most profitable video game for a reason. Clap it. Like, Rockstar makes great games. There's no denying that. From Red Dead Redemption, like, it's a beautiful, boring, cinematic game. If that's what you're into, that's what you're into. But my history with Grand Theft Auto goes back to, I think, Vice City, then San Andreas. I skipped 4, Liberty City, but I did see how the game was started, made it through the middle and completed, and then partly because, shout out to my roommate Sears, my version of streaming started, or watching people stream, started by me just watching him play. I've never played the game Fable, but I've watched it from beginning to end. It's a great game, great story. It wasn't until I told him I didn't play Metal Gear Solid 1 that he made me. He made me complete Metal Gear Solid 1. I was terrified. I don't like stealth or horror games. Y'all know that about me. So I was terrified to play Metal Gear Solid. It's always nerve-wracking if I don't know where everyone is. So I spend so much time marking people. And Metal Gear Solid 5 did something really annoying where people were on patrol. So I was just walking, running, riding my horse, D-horse, and then I'd just be spotted from a mile away. I'd just be like, who the fuck saw me? And it's literally that. But okay, I'm meandering. But we're talking about GTA, because GTA 5's online game is so profitable. The money they've made off of that game is well into the billions. I would say probably, would it be double-digit billions for sure? Maybe 50 billion. The amount of cards, the game, it was so profitable that they stopped making the single-player expansion. They said just throw the main characters into the single-player game. We're not making this experience for anybody else. We're going to just make the money that we need to make off of this game online. And for what it's worth, it's profitable. And this is why when people ask me, when are video games going to be, video games again? And my answer is always never, because we as a group of people have decided that we're not going to vote with our wallets. We're going to vote with our affinity for video games and the ability to have exclusivity. It's a psychological game. They've figured out that if they could make someone in the group look different, everyone will want to look different too. So that individuality that we all have as human beings is what these video game DLC and skins all feed off of, stuff like that. So with that being said, we already know that this game is going to be extremely profitable. So the thing that's kind of mind-boggling is, why aren't they willing to pay, right? Money shouldn't be a factor here. They should have the capital gains to pay everyone equitably. They should have the financial gains to pay people equitably. I'm not saying you gotta, like, you probably don't have to get rich. Maybe you should. But if GTA comes to you, if Rockstar comes to you as an artist and says, we want you to do something for us, you shouldn't be questioning what that bag gonna look like. But unfortunately for us, we have a situation where we got to question the bag. So let's get into the story and let's figure out what's going on. This came out 15 hours ago. I'm talking about fresh off the press. Fresh off the press. That's your boy. That's me. GTA 6 music deal blasted as utterly unacceptable by musicians who say his band was offered just $7,500 each by Rockstar, despite GTA 5's $8.5 billion revenue. Okay, so I definitely misunderstood what billions look like, but they're close to double digits, close to 10 bill. Easy to say 2025 they hit 10 bill. And we have a question about this that might help us answer these questions. We have some updates. The update was Martyn Ware has clarified that GTA 6 music deal his band was offered amounted to $7,500 for each of the song's 3's writers. Wait, $7,500 for each of the song's 3 writers? So for 3 songs, 200, if I'm hearing this correctly, right? Times 3. So they made 3 songs, so 22,000. If I'm hearing this right, for every song they make for all the writers, for 3 songs, they will be paid $7,000. So for 3 songs, $22,000, $22,500. Man, that's not even minimum wage. So that's 15,000. So it's about 4, 5, 6. So about 6,000 over minimum wage. Yeah, but that okay. And imagine if you live in a city, no one's surviving. Basically, no one's surviving. I don't even know why I care about minimum wage. Minimum wage is gutter trash. Oh, and my calculations was right. They did the math for me. Maybe I should just read the story. In response to a tweet about the offer, Ware singer and band Heaven 17 confirmed that the deal was not $7,500 total, but $7,500 each for 3 writers, amounting to a total payout of $22,500. And there goes their tweet. Regardless of that increased figure, however, it seems Ware is in no hurry to accept the deal. He confirmed in that tweet that the offer was still utterly unacceptable. It's absolutely unacceptable. It's actually diabolical. Also clarifying that his previous comment about GTA 5's profits were not wholly accurate. The 8.6 billion figure he cited relates to gross revenue, not total profits. Regardless, we're talking about Don't defend them. You're talking about billions, asshole. Original story. Heaven 17 singer Martyn Ware claims that Rockstar Games only offered $7,500 to use the band's 1983 hit song Temptation in the upcoming GTA 6 Forever. Okay, a song from 1983? Oh man, my bias. This is a song that's older than me. Okay. Okay, the question is, there's some questions here. Is it a good song? I don't even know the song in question. Okay. My honest opinion on this is, as an artist, you name your price. If you say if someone gives you a price and you say it's not enough for your art, you as an artist have the right to say that. You have the right to tell someone what you think your worth is. In fact, not even artists, you as a person. If someone gives you a job, someone's offering you a deal, you have the opportunity, you have the position to make an offer that you want to have stick. So you shouldn't have to answer to anybody on that. So if they say that their song is worth more than $22,000, then it is, because they made it and they get to decide, right? That's why Rockstar is at their doorstep and not the vice versa. There's people there's people all over the world trying to get at Rockstar's front door. Rockstar came to you, you name your price. I think that's fair. But I'm very curious to know if they are going to mention what would be their price. But man, I've never heard the song forever. Okay, I gotta look up the song and I'm gonna report back. I'm gonna snap, and if I think the song was good, there'll be something to signify if I thought it was worth, if it's worth, if not if it's worth it, but if I like the song. I was recently contacted by my publisher on behalf of Rockstar Games about the possibility of using the song Temptation on the new Grand Theft Auto 6, Ware recently tweeted, naturally excited about the immense wealth that was about to head my way. I scrolled to the bottom of the email, read the offer. It was $7,500. Ware says the offer wouldn't net him with any royalty payments, and it gave the studio license to use the song in GTA 6 forever. Yeah, companies are really, really always trying to make sure there's no way back for people. To put this into context, Grand Theft Auto 6 grossed, wait for it, 8.6 billion. Where continued, but you think of the exposure. Go fuck yourself. Yeah. I like this guy. He says go fuck yourself. Rockstar Games parent company Take-Two last announced that the blockbuster Crimathon had sold over 200 million copies. I bought 2 of those earlier this summer. Oh, damn. Earlier this summer, though we don't actually know if that translates to 8.6 billion. Either way, though, GTA 6 is primed to be the biggest thing on Earth next year. One analysis says GTA 6's importance to the console market cannot be overstated, while Take-Two CEO himself reckons it could be unmatched in the industry. So you'd expect the studio would up its music budget for a game that continues printing money for the last decade. The one thing you can say about all GTA games, no matter what, is that they all have impressive soundtracks. From Vice City, like some of the old school songs and some of the Vagabond, City Lights, Vice Strips, like GTA's radio stations are paramount, amazing, and they're just not like real songs. Tyler the Creator, the first time I heard Tyler the Creator was on Vice City, I think. Vice City, oh no, GTA 5 maybe? I think it was GTA 5. Was when the first time I heard Tyler the Creator was the first time, and I was like, who is this guy? And then I looked him up and I was like, oh, that's the dude from Adult Swim, in that he had a TV show on Adult Swim. So like GTA's music without a doubt is an industry on its own. It's an amalgamation of greatness. The literal stories. I could make a whole entire video about just GTA's music history. I mean, tell me if you want to hear about that in the comment section below. But I truly see where the frustration of this band and the Martyn Ware comes from, because GTA 6 is going to put is going to put people on the map. But just because you're getting paid with the exposure doesn't mean you don't deserve to get paid with dollars. And I'm of the mindset that if the artist says his song is worth more, I have to respect the artist's state of mind. I think that's completely fair. I think that's completely honest. But even with all that being said, GTA 6 is a company, and their job is to make money. And the fact of the matter is, now that this has been brought to light, the real question is, what are other artists getting paid? Like, imagine you've already signed your contract and you got paid significantly less, maybe in the $5,000 range. What if you got paid less? Or what if you got paid more? I feel like if someone like Billie Eilish was approached, you couldn't come to Billie Eilish with this price. But then also, I know who Billie Eilish is. I don't know what was the name of the band? See, no disrespect. No disrespect. I want a perfect game, and I want to play it, but that's just my thoughts on it. Hey, clap it. Yeah.
Bang.
Let me know what you think.
Bang.
Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the other side.